help the growth of the channel. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm going live or dropping content on the channel. Again, it does help the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. Um, so let's get right into it, why don't we? As reports have come out from Eagles Nation, and shout out to my big bro, Cool McClain. I'm gonna have to get his expertise on this, but the big Eagles man. Um, it's reports that's been coming out that Kenny Pickett, newly acquired backup quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, has been outperforming franchise quarterback Jalen Hurts. And we all know Jalen Hurts led this team to a Super Bowl, Philadelphia Eagles to a Super Bowl as its quarterback. Has put up some good numbers, great numbers in his short tenure as the starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. But there has been some concerns and some criticisms about Jalen Hurts that I too share. I do share those concerns. Um, First off, in comparison to some of the other elite quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, I'm just not very impressed with Jalen Hurts' arm. Throughout the entire game of a football game. Now, I can't run down. I would have to run down his numbers to really evaluate. As far as what his arm strength looks like. But to me, I think he benefited mostly from the wisdom and veteran experience of Jason Kelsey. We all know that Jason Kelsey just recently retired, and the Philadelphia Eagles will be entering a new era. As Jason Kelsey was actually the real leader of the Philadelphia Eagles and led that team to multiple Super Bowls. I believe even winning one in his time there. Winning one or two. I can't recall how many, but at least nothing else. Getting there, getting to the promised land. Um, so there's definitely a new era brewing in Philadelphia, um, and what worse way to start it with some controversy, with some QB controversy, with your established starting QB, again, that has led you all to a Super Bowl, that has been an MVP candidate as well, um, is in direct competition with the new guy that just got there, who was frustrated. We all know Kenny Pickett, or if you don't know, Kenny Pickett comes from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Once the Pittsburgh Steelers acquired Russell Wilson, um, Kenny Pickett, decided that he wanted out of Pittsburgh, and went from being a potential backup quarterback for Russell Wilson to being a backup quarterback for Jalen Hurts. But as I think, as everyone knew, or at least were suspecting, Jalen Hurts he could lose his job as the starting quarterback. He's not, again, like I say, he's not overpowering or elite at his position. I think he's been serviceable, had a good enough arm to make enough plays, but has benefited from an elite offensive line, elite, weapons all around him. And you can even say the Eagles' defense, it falls into that elite class. So if there was ever a system quarterback, I think Brock Purdy got a lot of criticism for being a quote unquote system quarterback, but I think Jalen Hurts falls in that category even more so than Brock Purdy. And now that Kenny Pickett is there, I know that um, the decision that he made was solely based on his belief in his abilities. I like Kenny Pickett in Pittsburgh. I don't think that Pittsburgh had enough around him to really showcase his skills. But I think there's a little bit more for Kenny Pickett to work with in Philadelphia. He's aware of that, and as far as what's being reported this early in OTAs, the coaches are starting to see that as well. And so, as these things develop, will this begin to be a quarterback controversy? Um, I think the Philadelphia Eagles have always had a stroke of luck at quarterback, if you will. Finding a guy like Carson Wentz, who was good, when he was good. Finding a guy like Jalen Hurts, who was good when he was good. But the uh, excuse me, Eagles have also, I was about to say Phillies, y'all, I'm sorry. The Philadelphia Eagles have benefited from great backup quarterback play as well. Nick Foles. What better story for a backup quarterback than Nick Foles? Coming in and replacing the injured Carson Wentz. The season being doomed, but somehow, some way, this guy leads the team to a Super Bowl. Not only leads them, plays elite, and beats Tom Brady. So, just improbable, things on that note. But again, can lightning strike twice in Philadelphia? As far as a guy who was intended on being a backup quarterback coming in and being, your proverbial leader. I don't know, man. Like I say, I've had my criticisms and concerns about Jalen Hurts, so I'm not surprised by this news, but I am very interested in it. So as things develop, like I say, I'm gonna holler at the big bro Cool. Shout out to him, and make sure I get my facts right. But as things develop, I will be reporting on this, and we'll see where it goes from there. Once again, if y'all don't mind, hit the like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell as well, so you can be notified when I'm going live and dropping content on the channel. A little help goes a long way, and I would just like to say a big thank you for y'all that do so. It is your boy Tony the Savant. Peace.